Welcome back, everybody. We are continuing making preparations for a big Thanksgiving dinner. I've already prepared the sweet potato casserole a day in advance, and I'm going to put it in an oven tomorrow. And I'm going to show you how I make the dressing. Now, this is my grandmother's dressing with the volume turned up. Now, what I already did, there's some preparation that you got to do, and you would want to do this ahead of time. I took a couple of chicken breasts, about 3 of those, and I boiled them until they are good and done. And I let it cool and shredded them up. And I made a pan of cornbread about the size of this glass pan and let that cool. And I crumbled it up, and I put a pack of saltine crackers in here, and I added some onion powder, some garlic powder, some sage, and some Italian seasoning, and some salt. I've already got my butter in here, and I've already combined it all together. Now, you would want to have a pretty good sized bowl to do this, because you're going to use your hands and you're going to mix this together until everything is well incorporated. Now I'm putting in here 3 eggs. Now, I made my broth homemade, and it's pretty easy. You just reserve your turkey bones, chicken bones, whatever, put them in the freezer, and whenever you get ready to make some homemade, you want to use plenty of water, and just take a few chicken bones or whatever and boil and cook them for about a couple hours, and you have some good broth. But if you want to skip that and use store-bought chicken broth, that's totally up to you. Now, I'm going to put some in here a little at a time. Now, you want to be careful because this is still hot. I put in a couple of ladles full, and you just want to make sure that everything is well incorporated, well combined. Now, it's going to take me a little bit, and notice that it's coming along just fine. You really don't want it to get too soggy either. You just want it just enough to hold together. Now, I have been making it this way for a long time. Now, my grandmother used to put biscuits in here. She would make a pan of biscuits and crumble it up in here, but I'm just using cornbread and some crackers and my spices. Everything is going to turn out just fine. Alright, it's just about ready to be put in the pan. I may have to use more than one pan because I'm making enough for plenty of people. Now everything is ready, set, go. Okay? Everything is incorporated. The chicken, the cornbread, the spices, the homemade broth. Everything is ready, set, go. Now, what I want to do is I will end up having to divide this up. Now, I'm going to put this in here in this pan, divide it up, and I'm going to make sure that you just even it out. Make sure that you make sure that it goes all the way across evenly, because you want to cook this evenly. And when I'm ready to bake it, I am going to dot it with butter. No need to grease the pan because there's a lot of butter in here in the dressing. When I'm ready to bake it, I am going to bake it at 350 degrees for about 35 to 40 minutes. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that this is good and brown around the edges. You do not want to eat dressing that is half done, or it will make you sick. Okay? Now, this is going to go in the refrigerator, and and it's going to refrigerate overnight. And it turns out best that way if you refrigerate it overnight. And then I'm going to bake it at 350, like I said, for about 35 to 40 minutes. Stay tuned for more.